Well, I live most of my life like in our school marae, like even when I'm at school, morning tea, lunch, I'm always down there. So yeah, I'm always kind of surrounding myself in the Maori world. Well, a lot of people, they just think, you're too young to understand. Like even sometimes my parents, they think that like you don't really know what you're talking about, just wait until you're mature enough to know what's going on, which is right in some ways. Sometimes I don't know what's going on and I just make my opinion off of what I see. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes it's valued because it's usually valued by people who agree with me, and then it's the people who don't agree with me who just want to stick to their mindset that they think you're just too young, they just use it as an excuse. It's kind of in everyday life. Some people, if I'm out in public with my friends and we're like singing kapa haka, people just stare at us. They just think, why are you doing that, And at school's probably the most, just because when we teach the haka and everything, because school haka is a really important thing to us, and even for our principal, he really likes it and he always wants us to teach everyone, but not everyone wants to learn, so it makes it really hard. And like the prefects, they always think that it's the kapa haka's job to teach the haka, so they just think, you're Māori, it's your job. I just think it's a New Zealand thing, it shouldn't just be a Māori thing, because really this is our country, we should all, like if you're here, you should love the Māori culture just as much as Māori people do. Well, my classes, my favorite classes are always the ones that are like Māori based. So Te Reo Māori, and we have a thing at our school called Mahi a Toi, and it's just Māori art. We do tapestry, carving, drawing, painting, everything. So that's always my favorite stuff to do, but my other classes I'm kind of iffy about just because I'm not surrounded by people like me. Yeah. And plus like teachers who just understand, because some teachers, they don't understand and they just don't get how Māori students learn, or that they struggle in some places and they just teach to how everyone else teaches. The words, the actions, the meaning and everything. And that day there were just some like year 10 boys and they were just laughing, standing around, not doing much, which is normal really with that practice. Everyone kind of stands around, they don't listen, and like we have to just project our voices out to them to like kind of tell them like listen, and like we lose our voices just from trying to get everyone's attention. But yeah, they were just laughing at me and they just laughed and they weren't listening, they were looking around, not looking at me, and I was like, why don't you listen, and they were just laughing and just didn't care like how much we cared about it. They were just like, oh, it doesn't matter, I'm not Māori, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, that's like that, eh?
Yeah. Mount Taranaki had been given human rights, so anyone who is to abuse the land is like abusing a person. That's good, because we should be treating the land as if it's a part of our whānau, like rather than just a piece of grass that we could just build on top of, it doesn't matter. But it does matter, because, it's the only home we've got, may as well take care of it. And people always say you should be grateful that you even have land, but really taking any land away is bad enough. And for climate change, I definitely think so, because Māori care about land in a different way, we just always want to treasure it and to just look after it and always keep it alive.